here. It's really me, Renee with an A, and welcome back to another episode of Fattie McFattville Friday.
The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her.
Okay, there are 18 in here, and I've lost 2.6 pounds since then, so that's 20.6. So I'm going to put 2 more in. Here we go. 1, 2. Woohoo! 20 pounds. 20.6 pounds gone bye-bye. See you later. Never return. Yeah. That is right. I have lost 20.6 pounds since January 1st. Woo! It's only the middle of February. I am very, very pleased with those results. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. All right, so this past week, let's see. I did very well over the weekend, I do believe. Nothing very grand or anything like that happened. I did get my shake in twice a day like I'm supposed to, and had a very, sensible dinner. I did cook for the church Sunday. And I have a few friends there that have to be gluten-free. And then the other ones are on Weight Watchers. And then you have me, who is low carb, no carb person. So it was kind of like, what can I make for then the rest of the people who are not on diets? What can I make for them and for us? So I opted for lasagna. Made everybody else the regular lasagna with the noodles and everything, and then made us a zucchini lasagna. Lasagna. Wow. A zucchini lasagna. Get it out. Spit those words out. And it was delicious. It was really, really good. I took the lasagna. Not the lasagna. I took the zucchini and I sliced it, like with one of those slicers you like peel potatoes or peel the skin off of a cucumber. I don't know the name of it. Whatever that type of slicer is. And sliced the zucchini as thin and as many pieces as I could get. And when it got down to the rest of it, I just cut it up in pieces. And I put it on a George Foreman grill. So I just grilled it first. Because the problem is you don't want, when you're cooking with vegetables like that, you don't want them to be watery. I didn't want like this watery lasagna. So I grilled them first. Then I pat dried them down with paper towels and let them dry out for a little while. Then I assembled the gluten-free spaghetti sauce that they have at the store, which most of them are really gluten-free anyway, but I bought the kind that had the label on there that exactly said gluten-free. And then I used regular, hamburger meat. It was leaner, and onions, and put that all together. And that was my sauce part. And then I had added some basil. And then I used ricotta cheese with parsley and Parmesan cheese. And that was the cheese mixture on the inside. And just layered that up just like you do with the regular noodles. You use the zucchini instead. And then a bunch of cheese on top, of course. The cheese. And it was good. It was really good, and it was waterier than a regular lasagna with the noodles, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I stuck with that on there, and didn't have any dessert. I made a bunch of chocolate chip cookies, regular kind and gluten-free, and me and Rosie made cupcakes for the Sunday school class or children's church class, whatever you want to call it. And I did not have not one. Now that is hard because I'm so used to like licking the bowl, licking the spoons and all this. And I didn't do it. So proud. So proud because that is hard. I love chocolate chip cookies, especially with some milk. And I know they make low carb kind, but I've just kind of stayed away from it. Okay, and then we had Valentine's up in here 2 days ago. Was Valentine's. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. And I did want chocolate. That's usually what I like. I think roses are beautiful and flowers are, but I really usually don't like to receive them. I always tell John, don't give me flowers and stuff because they just die. I know they're pretty for a while, but it's not the gift I really care. I'm not really into that. I like weird things when I want a gift. I'm a weird child, clearly. But so I did have some of my, which I've shown you before, which are really, really good if you're hankering for some chocolate. Russell Stover's sugar-free chocolates. And my favorite ones are the Pecan Delight, I think that's the name of them. And the coconut ones are good. And the peanut butter cup ones are not as my favorite. I love peanut butter cups, but these, once you've had Reese cups, it's hard liking another one. But I do like the Pecan Delights. And they're only like 3 or 4 carbs for 2 little, about this size chocolate. So I did have 2 of those, and that satisfied my taste for a Valentine chocolate. And that was all I had for Valentine's. So I did good there. So you can survive certain holidays, certain events on a diet. It's all right here. I'm telling you, when you get your mind right and your mind set, I feel like actually, knock on wood, it has gotten a little bit easier. I'm just sunk into it now and determined to stay on the track and stay on the course. I also had my parents over Monday, and I made a Valentine's dinner. We had chicken with just Italian dressing that I baked, and we had cabbage and onions like grilled on the grill in a skillet, and we had corn on the cob, which I only had 1 corn on the cob because it is a starch. It is higher in carbage. And then I made them ranch potatoes, which I didn't have, which when I ate potatoes, I ate French fries. Was a French fry and potato chip girl, not more so baked potato, cut up red potatoes or something like that. So that doesn't bother me not to have that type of stuff. So it was a good meal. And then they had some cupcakes and cookies after. I didn't have any of that. I had my tea and I was good to go. So there's ways to do that when you have get-togethers or even going out to restaurants. There are other options. There are. Like I said, it's all right here. It's all right here. And also this coming up Sunday, this Sunday is my birthday. It is my birthday. I will be 36. I am not ashamed of my age. I will be 36 years old, and I will be going out with some friends Saturday to celebrate. And I picked a restaurant that we go to during lunch sometimes, so I know I can get my salad and my chicken, and I'll be good. I'm going to stay. I'm going to stick on it. And I told everybody, do not, because my mom and dad, especially my mom, they're watching. They love to buy me a cake, which is so beautiful and so sweet. That's what you're supposed to do for a birthday. But I said, please don't. No one. I told John to. I try not to, because if you buy it, I'm not going to eat it. I don't want to go there. At this point, and there's no even just a little bite or nothing. Nope. I'm at that that line in the sand where I don't want to cross over and have any of the bite, and I don't want any temptation to make me go back to those old eating habits. Just don't want to do it. So I said, if I do want a cake, which right now I do not want one, I will make myself a sugar-free one, because they have the box ones, and it still has carb, but it's lower in carb. Or I could make myself a low carb, no carb type of dessert. There's so many recipes out there. But as of right now, I'm okay with it. And then I want to go to Ruby Tuesdays. That, if you have a Ruby Tuesdays where you are, we have them here. I love their salad bar. I mean, if someone else don't like it, that's fine. But I love their salad bar. They have a lot of options, and I love going there. And I said, that's where I want to go for my birthday. And then they emailed me a coupon for a free salad bar. I was like, see, it's meant to be. That's where I want to go. I'm simple. Easy girl. Easy. I'm a cheap date. in a good way. A cheap date. Yeah. Also, I did do a little bit of thrift shopping Wednesday. I went to 2 places. I had a little bit of time. And I found, I'm about to reveal what exercises I like to do. I'm sure you probably all have guessed, already probably know. But I did find it in the VHS form. My DVDs will be coming, because I'd rather do it in the living room. Because Brosie has like an old VHS TV, you know, combination thing in her room. So I can start my videos probably tomorrow, but I did find my videos. Here we go. This is who I like to exercise with. And do not judge me. Do not judge me. This is just what I like. Laugh. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. This is it. This is who I like to exercise with. Richard Simmons. Oh, yes. Now, I'm not like some big, huge Richard Simmons fan, okay? But I think it's fun and funny. I don't want some, like, beauty queen in these spandex in front of me showing off in their exercise videos. I like this because he's hilarious to me, for one thing. And I love to dance. And dance to like oldies music or different music. I just think this is a fun way to work out. I've always enjoyed it. I've always done it. And let me tell you, you will. It says dance your pants off. That's what I plan to do. And you will dance your pants off. Because the first time I always start back on these videos, I can't keep up. I mean, it takes me a time or two to do these, and I will be sweating profusely because it's like it's aerobic workout. And when you get moving to these songs, you will sweat it away. And the movements he has you lifting your knees and sometimes getting down. This one is more of the dancing stuff. This is not really my favorite video from him, but this will totally work. It has I would say more of the 70s type songs. I like the oldie goldie ones actually better myself, like 50s and 60s music. But this one has the rose on it. Gloria, Gloria, na na na, and she works hard for the money. Boom, 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 so hard for the money. Yes. And total eclipse of the heart. Has the conga. Who don't like to do the conga? And flash dance. Who don't want to see me working out to Richard Simmons? And also the reason I like it is because there's people in the background that work out with him on the video that look like me. They are plus size or even bigger. They have been on this journey and they're just regular folk, you know, trying to lose weight. And then at the end, I always love it. It's when I begin to feel really skinny, even at my weight, because these people have lost like 300, 400, some 700 pounds. And I'm like, wow. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, wow. Okay, so my little 150 pounds or whatever is not that much compared to what they had to lose. I can do this. It gives me motivation. So whatever, laugh it up. I found this one too, which I have never seen or done. This one's toning uptown. And I have no idea. Oh, woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it has some oldie goldie songs in there, and those ladies look like the Supremes. I love it. I'm going to tone it up because, you know, a big fear that I have is, which will probably be in my stomach area and my thighs, because that's where most of my weight is loose skin. Have you ever watched 600 Pound Life? I do all the time. I will watch it straight up off of YouTube or on my phone, because I don't think we have TLC on the computer, on the TV. But they, you know, once they've lost a tremendous amount of weight, and 100 to 150 pounds is a lot of weight too. I could have a problem with loose skin, and a way to not have a big problem, I mean, I can still, sure, I will have some, is to tone up. To get to toning uptown and toning up the arms with weights and different stuff, and especially my belly. I just don't want to have this like flap of skin that I can like go blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And it can be painful. I mean, if you've watched 100 Pound Life, 600 Pound Life, it becomes painful for some of them after they've lost some of that weight. So I want to do whatever I can to tone up that stuff and drink my water. This, I'm telling you, I showed y'all this last time. This has been a lifesaver. I got lemon in it right now. And I put strawberry in it this past weekend. That was really good. I thought it'd be really tart, but it tasted really, really good. This has helped. Big time, big time, big time. Okay, well, so I got to get through my birthday. I will keep you updated with that. And I'm going to finally get to start my good workout. I have regretted I took too long on starting that, but I couldn't find Richard anywhere, and there he was at the hospice thrift store. There he was. I wonder if it's some dead people's videos. Well, anyway, I'm going to dance my pants off, and I will show you that. I will show you dancing my pants off. And get through my birthday and hopefully stay on track. Hopefully stay on track. Okay, so I started this journey. If you haven't watched my other videos, go back. There's like, what, 5 or 6 of these suckers already since January 1st. I started at 346.6. As of last Friday, I was 326. So that is a total loss of 20.6 pounds. And I weigh in every Friday and post this video every Friday of what I did for the week. I only weigh in once a week. So, and I want you to team up with me. If you're just tuning in and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so we can keep up with each other and we can do this. We can help motivate each other. I've already had people on here who are on a weight loss journey as well, and it helps when you've got people doing the same thing, helping each other out and encouraging one another. That's a big, big thing, because this helps me so much to stay on track. You can do it. You can get your mindset every day, wake up and say, I got this. I can do this. This is something we can beat, and we can beat this together and be healthy and, gosh, be able to do so many things. I already, after losing 20 pounds, I feel so much better already. I can tell the difference in my clothes already. I can tell the difference in my knees. They were really, really hurting. It was hard to get up out of bed every morning. And just to roll over and different stuff. You know, it's those little things that some people don't ever even realize that big folk go through, that we really do. And just getting some of that weight off already. And months from now and years from now, I'm going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why did I take so long? Because it's happening. This weight is going on. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I think that's all I wanted to talk about this week. Weigh in. Time to weigh in. Oh yeah, my diet bet is going really good. I didn't realize you could weigh in throughout. So I submitted a weigh-in maybe Wednesday or Tuesday. And I have already done 40% of my diet bet. So I only have 6.8 more pounds to lose. If it stays that way till March 6th or 7th, I have. And that'll be my official weigh-in. And if I lose 6.8 more pounds, I will win my diet bet. So I'm really, really close. I still have the rest of this month and a week into March. So I'm pretty confident that I will lose that much weight. So I will keep you posted on that as well. All right, so here we go. Here is the weigh-in. I always get so nervous. I'm always like so nervous about, because I know there'll be a time that comes, even though I know I've done well, I've stayed on track, but every time I'm like, is it enough? Have I done enough? Which I know I need to get to moving with Richard. I mean, I'm pretty active already as it is. I know I need to get moving with that. And I did try, we'll get to the weigh-in. I'm chatty today. I did try the apple cider vinegar mixture that I posted on the last video. Oh my gosh. I should have took a picture of it. It looked like muddy, dirty river water. It was so nasty. But I got it down. But did I do it the next day? Mm-mm. Did I do it the next day after that? Mm-mm. So I think I'm going to go back. If you try that mixture and can do it, it did flush me out the next morning. But I can't do that every night. That was awful, awful tasting, so bad. So I'm going to go back to my old recipe where it's just the warm water with 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, some honey, and some lemon, and maybe some cinnamon sometimes. So that is a little more durable. It's a little more durable. So I'm going to do that because it does help. I can tell a difference. The apple cider vinegar does help. Or even just that apple cider vinegar in some water. So I need to be better at that. That part and the exercising I need to just to do. And some of my portion sizes too. I've gotten a whole lot better with that. I really, really have, because I'm not as hungry as I used to be. And still in my mind, sometimes I'll think, oh, I'm so hungry, I need more of that. And then I've learned to, if it's on my plate, that doesn't mean I have to eat all of it. I will put it back and save it. I've actually had leftovers now for another meal. Or took some home from lunch, what I never did. I never had leftovers, or I ate everybody else's leftovers. So I have done so much better on that. And that's what this is about. Little steps to being healthier, lifestyle changes for the long term, not just for right now, not just some crash diet overnight that doesn't last and we gain it all back and we gain more back. So that's not what I want. I want to be a lifestyle change for me for the rest of my years that I live upon this earth. And we can do it. If I can do it, I know you can. All right, here we go. I'm done talking. Or am I? Here we go. Here is the weigh-in. Let's see how I did this week. All right, here we go. Yes. Yes. Really good. Yeah.